So hey guys, I'm gonna do one of my slam poetry pieces. If you don't know slam poetry, it's generally a very expressive form of poetry. Not I mean there's some that follows the traditional elements of poetry like sonnets and sestinas and whatnot, but slam poetry usually doesn't. And it's slammed. Most of the time means spoken aloud, and it's not always actually written down. Some of it's just straight improv. I don't do that though. Nope, nope, nope. And I was going to slam one of my personal pieces. I am a lover. I am a lover of stars that you only see at night, for I am as part of them as much as I am a part of you. I am embedded with stardust. I am a lover of the earth, from the lowest valley to the highest mountain, a lover of rivers that cut through and shape the earth. I was born of the earth. I am a lover of all things mortal, passing by me with infinite grace and beauty, eternal like the stars and strong like the rivers. I am mortal. But I am a lover, and that makes me immortal. I see time pass, but beauty stands still. I see beauty in the falling brittle leaf, in the old woman who smiled so much you can see it in her eyes, and in the child just learning to walk. I may be a lover, but I am not blind. I don't need my eyes to see beauty, just my heart to feel it. I am a lover. Time to go to my second one, because I'm just going to record all these bitches. This one's got a bit of a story behind it. Okay, so where my grandpa lives, he lives up in Oregon, and he used to have an old willow tree that grew in his yard, and he actually lives outside of Portland, and he lived far enough out that when he bought the house, there was literally like nothing for miles. So he had this huge willow tree grow, and then they put in power lines, and of course the willow grew into the power lines. Like, what the fuck did you think was gonna happen when you put the fucking power lines there? So, he got very like, seriously guys, did you really just fuck with my willow tree? And eventually he took it out, which is really quite sad, because that willow tree was probably 50, 60 years old. There! Do you see it? There stood an old willow tree. Problematic at best, some might say. Planted underneath electrical lines and just like its children, always trying to reach the sky. Youthful summers spent playing and relaxing under the shade of the ancient willow, its age forgotten to time. Hanging from its limbs, I thought it could never die. Chop! 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 Gone is the old willow tree. Progress, it was said, had got in the way of the lines. The electrical lines got in its way, actually. The tree was older than time itself, and you just destroyed it and the memories it housed. There! Do you see it? There are the pieces of a childhood, broken apart. Woohoo! Next one. Oh boy, longer one. Ooh. Be strong, you told me. My strength fails me. Where did my strength go? A war rages on inside me, a war between giving up and letting go. The will to hold on fades, so close to falling. Who will catch me when I fall? I have lost my way in my unending labyrinth of darkness. Isn't it funny we so often scoff at the simple light of a candle, and yet one flickering light in the darkness makes all the difference? I am pinned down in my mind, imprisoned, screaming to be free until all my energy is spent. My sanctuary becomes my hell, my death the only release. Not good enough, not quick enough, not brilliant enough. Stop it! Remember what he said? Lies! Who would ever say that to you? For much too long have you chained me to the walls of hell. I will cut my bonds and free myself from your poison. I will let go of you. Freedom will be my strength. No one forgives sinners like you, not even God. God does not exist for me, and who do I care who forgives me? I am my own strength and will always be, and though I make my mistakes, I stumble and fall, I will always pick myself up. You will not hold me down any longer. I will be free. Also, I am so sorry for my room. I'm moving soon. And I blame the mess on that, even though, truth be told, my room's always messy. This is the first one I ever did, and it's probably one of my favorites. Sometimes, I'm scared that if I stand still for long enough, I will cease to exist. Sometimes, I'm scared that no matter how loudly I scream, no one will hear me. Sometimes, I am scared that I will become a nameless old photograph locked away in the forgotten rooms of the world. Sometimes, I am scared. My goal to remedy this situation, forget the world before it forgets me, it doesn't seem to work. There's too much that I care about, too much that anyone cares about. Sometimes, I think that if I could lock away all my emotions, I would do it. But I don't. Because that voice calls me back and reminds me why I still care. That voice, a nameless whisper on the wind, grounds me in place and tells me, don't be scared. Sometimes I am scared, I tell it. Don't be scared anymore. People always forget. The nameless photographs they see of you are all that will be remembered. Stick a price to any soul in any photograph and no one will care. They'll throw away that photograph. No one will care about the person in the photograph. No one will listen to the screams. No one will move. For of all sad words of tongue or pen, the saddest are these. It might have been. It might have been that everyone would remember the people in the photographs. It might have been that everyone would listen. It might have been that no one forgot how to move. It might have been, but it's not. That is why I am scared of being that nameless old photograph locked away in a forgotten room. That is why I am scared that no one will listen to my screams. That is why I am scared to stand still. I'm always standing still these days. And that quote, for of all sad words of tongue or pen, the saddest are these it might have been, that's a quote that I borrowed from someone. It's not mine. It's John Greenleaf Whittier. Come on. Load. Yeah. There we go, buddy. Finally gonna work? Yep. Okay, then. When I first saw her, she was indescribable. She had the stars in her eyes and the planets in her palms, and she was beautiful. She was my universe, the sun on my lonely world. She became the light to my soul, banishing the darkness. She whispered sweet nothings to my fractured mind. Music dances off her tongue in forgotten words. Forgotten words, for that's what they became. Now I stand on the edge of the precipice of darkness, waiting to fall, waiting to fly, waiting to live, waiting to die. Peek out over the edge and take a step forward. Wait, no. Take a step back. Watch the world turn. Never forget what you see. Wait for the music that she speaks to you. Dance to it as she sings to you. Though your feet may be bound in chains, dance the endless dance. She will free you. Step into the light and let the shadows fall behind you. Never turn back. She has freed you from the darkness. She has freed you from yourself. Colors splash onto a canvas, words spill out of a pen, feet fall in place. The music sings to me even louder than before. Free from the chains, I create freedom. I raise my face to the warm sunlight. I see the stars at night. I see color again. I have absolutely no explanation for that. Sorry. Whoa. Computer! Computer, what are you doing? Okay, we're good. No. Nope, can't be there. This one's called 1030 Indigo Skies, and if you haven't seen that color, it's an absolutely gorgeous color. 10 out of 10 would recommend. You sat with me on the roof, watching the moon rise as day transformed into night. The stars became your necklace of diamonds, the moon a gorgeous flower on your hair. You sat with me and we named our color of 1030 Indigo Skies. It's the most beautiful color in the world, and you're the most beautiful girl. So sit and watch those indigo skies with me, and I'll dress you in stars embedded in the indigo velvet and put a flower in your hair. Countless nights spent watching, waiting for our 1030 Indigo Skies, laughing, crying, hugging, kissing, I love you. You wear the sparkling jewels of nights long ago set against the color of 1030 Indigo Skies. It's the most beautiful color in the world, and you're the most beautiful girl. So sit and watch those indigo skies with me, and watch as the stars embroidered on that velvet indigo twinkle in your eyes. Your jewels fell off, and your flower wilted. You ran from me, and we lost our 1030 Indigo Skies. The world ran between us, the sun rose and destroyed the nighttime color of 1030 Indigo Skies. It was the most beautiful color in the world, and you're still the most beautiful girl. Will you come back and sit with me, wait for our 1030 Indigo Skies? Meep. Meep, meep, meep. Come on, computer, don't be a dick. No, fuck you. Come on. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. My computer's being a fuck you. Sorry. Ah, shit. I apologize for any fuck. I apologize for any random beeping. Nope. Good. Okay. So, how are you guys? I won't even pretend to be normal at this point. Not that I pretended to be normal in the first place. Meep, 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 meep. Ooh, shiny things. Found it again. I will do that to you guys randomly. Sorry. Actually, no, I'm sorry that I'm not sorry. I've done that to so many people before. Like, if I'm tired, I say shit that I sometimes regret, and I sometimes say really offensive things. I work at a camp, and someone at camp was just like, yeah, stop being a pussy, grow some balls, crush that fucking spider. And I said, no, don't grow balls, grow a vagina. They take more of a pounding. You know, shit. That was at like 2 in the morning, and wow, shit, son, I say some bad things at 2 in the morning. Oh, found it. Hey, computer's happy again. Woot! The first chunk of this I stole from Tumblr user. Currently, the little pale cat. Used to be the ivory fool. On DeviantArt, she's known as Gwydion-chan. I assume I don't know. I'm sorry, Gwydion. Some people say that time heals all wounds. I don't agree. There are some things time cannot cure. Some pains that go too deep. Some sorrows that no one can heal. Some wounds too big to mend. Remember that you are only mortal, but try as you might to dodge time and her weapons, you can't. You learn and grow stronger for it. A look of strength. Tears of strength. Is there such a thing? Cry your eternal tears for me, I weep no longer. Do you see the cost now of every dream gone to waste? Remember no longer. Run, and don't look back. Time stops for no one. Woot! I think we're on the last one now. I think. This one was done for Quiddy and Chan, Little Pale Cat, Ivory Fool. Whatever your username may be. And she or he knows this. Yellow eyes, yellow rays dance in your eyes, clouded from the years. They glint off your hair, almost blinding me. You look, but you do not see. Perhaps you don't want to see, baby bird. Wasn't it I who said to you, dry your tears, little dove, and let all your troubles fly away? You hear, but you do not listen. You never did. So strong, like a sword slicing the air, you ignored and laughed me off. I stand here still. You touch, but you do not feel. You liked it that way. It kept you distant from what you saw. The people you met, the lives you touched, me. Your strength, my friend, was not in your mind. Your strength was in your friends. You are a child of the sun, and your radiance will never be diminished. Do not be scared of the light within your soul. Your light becomes a beacon to others lost in darkness. If you actually listen to this, holy shit, I love you! But I'm just gonna assume you didn't. Because even though I have X number of followers, I don't think people actually pay attention.